I'm going to tell you a little bit about candle work. Petitioning and people who I petition with. Most of the people I petition with, they are Catholic. They have black Catholics, they have white Catholics, and the Chinese as well as the Muslims. So I believe in all religions. I don't try to judge anybody, but it's different prayer methods that they have. If you study their cultures, that's why I say I'm very diverse. I'm very diverse because of that. Because I like people. Bindu, she is Indian. She worked at the federal government. Hindu, that's Indian. And I was arguing with this guy. I know that he was an islander. He was a Pacific Islander. I knew it was, but he was arguing with this lady he called that was really mean. He called her really mean because he called her a white lady. That's what he said. He said, that white lady's so mean. And I'm looking at him. I said, what lady is you talking about? He said, a lady at Circle K on 16th Avenue and Main Street. She said, that's a white lady. I said, that ain't no white lady. You talking about the manager? He was like, yeah. I said, you know that manager is Mexican? Because it was a mistake because I thought that she was Italian. And I asked her, I said, you look Italian because of your eyebrows. I say, I know that you're not a Caucasian because I can look at your ethnicity and say that you are not Caucasian. And she said, yeah, I had to call the police because I was about to get in a fight with a black guy and he was saying that I was white and calling me a cracker. So I was like looking at her. I was like, okay. And then I seen the guy and he was a Pacific Islander. And the one who he's arguing with, what he was calling a white woman was really a Mexican. She's Mexican. But by her skin, if you look at some of the Caucasians, they do have melanin in their skin. So you have to look at their ethnicity, their nose, their mouths, their eyes, their ears, their hands. Different stuff different distinctive things will tell you who you really are. Okay, I'm going to tell you about me being empathic. I have a cousin, my friend, her name is Shalera. She know I do candle work when I first met her. And she'll fuss and cuss somebody out about candle work. Because I do the good candle work. I don't do bad candle work. I work with the 7 saints. The 7 saints in the Bible is Joseph, Mary, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, is some other ones, Judas, all of them. They're saints in the Bible. I also work with the cherubs. The cherubs are Muslim. I got cherubs in my house because Shalera gave me the picture. She know I like cherubs. I got cherubs outside. Cherubs are the Muslims' angels. They are the ones that have bow and arrows. That's why I said Michael had knives and Cupid. If y'all say y'all don't like Muslims and discriminating against Muslims, y'all shouldn't be celebrating Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is really a Muslim holiday. Why? Because it's Cupid. Y'all celebrating the angels. So if y'all don't like Muslim, y'all don't like Valentine's Day. That's love. That's just my point of view. I'm going to show you something that when I used to do candle work, I used to always have in my pot. I remember Jonathan from New Orleans, who I used to deal with. He had F&F Botanical candle shop. And he know I used to order candles. He was a minister, and his dad and all of them was very spiritual. They from New Orleans. He taught me how to petition. And I called him. I said, I don't want to do nothing to hurt nobody because I don't want that stuff to come back on me and my family and my friends' way for just being angry and want to hurt somebody. I don't want to do that. I'll let God deal with that. And when you let God deal with stuff, you ain't got to worry about it. You'll be okay. Because you know you prayed about it and left it alone. So with candle work, I know in different cultures, with Spanish is hoodoo. Some other Pacific islands, they call it voodoo, but it's a religion. It's literally a religion. So I don't try to judge people. I really don't. About a couple of months ago, I went to another candle shop. I started ordering from New York. It's called Original Botanica. And I'm empathic. So God will deal with me. I pray spiritually. So you know it's the 7 chakras. I'm all the way up to this chakra. It's a chakra above the head. And it's the indigo chakra. That's February. But anyways, I have my oils. I know I'm running low on oils, so I use my oils. I use all these oils for prayer. I have another St. Michael in here I keep. It's just pendants and stuff I keep. I have this what I had up in my mom's car, and I used to wear it to work all the time. It has the Saint Benedict on there, and it's gold. When I was reading Counting Ravens, God was dealing with me with the raven on Saint Benedict. See, that's my work badge, my old work badge from Circle K. He was dealing with me with prophecy and how people see stuff. See my Saint Benedict? I love my Saint Benedict. I had one when I was in my old house, and I used to have it around my neck. Jonathan had a priest to pray over it, and I got holy oil and water. I'm kind of out of water because I drink it. And I have other stuff. So, with Saint Benedict is to destroy witchcraft, but it's also calling down God's blessing. When I was praying a couple of months ago, I know my cousin had problems dealing with doctors and everything. So I ordered they have candles that's shaped up in human figures. So I asked them to have it blessed. The 2 candles that I did get, I got a man and a woman. It was white. The candle was white, and I had them dressed. One of them was a man and one of them was a woman. The white candle represents health, healing, and wellness. And then I got a love candle with a man and lady on there, and it's shaped like a heart. I asked them not to dress that. I had love oils and stuff. I knew how to dress it myself. And that's what I do. With my friend, when she was going through things in her house, I'm a very spiritual person. So I'll use oils. I have abundant soap. And oils. Okay, for love and petitioning with the alive people. I petition with, when I use my candle work, I petition with live people. I don't petition with nobody that died because they didn't die. They can help me, but not like that, not like alive people. So I use this root right here for bath. I put my love oils in there and 7 African powers. It's called Pushi root. It's used for protection, bathing, cleansing, all of that good stuff. Sometimes I put oil on here. I used to have holy oil. I used to have it consecrated in a church sometimes a week or 2. I have we can go through a revival, and I have my spiritual oil consecrating for sometimes a week, maybe 2 weeks up at the altar, because I go up there and pray and I fast and stuff, and God will deal with me like that. I used to drink the oil. They say the point of contact. But the spiritual oils we got, they smell, they have the aroma. And God was talking about, they were talking about that in the Bible, about the aroma, the fragrance, the sweet smell. And so my spiritual oils, all of them have smells. Prosperity and all of them, they have smells to them. They smell really good. So I put them in my humidifier. So God will give me with smells. Point of contact and smells. Okay, let me get to the candle work. The first candle that I had, I ordered from Original Botanica when I first moved in this apartment. It was back in 2020. I already had oils, and I was dealing with this candle company when I was at Meridian. I just couldn't burn them candles. I can have the oils. So I ordered my first candle. I took a picture of it and said it was all broke up. It's like something, whatever, was prosperity, because I had my kids on there. And all my kids, hey, LeBron, I had you on there too, because the candle broke. When I mean it broke in all these pieces, all over that St. Benedict, all over them petitions, it happened again. It broke again. I had like an uncrossing candle, and I had an abundance candle. So it's abundance. So that's the candle I was burning. This last candle that I was burning, God dealt with me, not the spirit of the living God dealt with me with not burning any candles, especially health candles. So I can't do any health candles. My mama doing fine. I was using burning St. Lazarus and them health candles for my family and for my mom and for my cousins, like people that had illnesses, sicknesses, or diseases. The candles I was using was for cancer, back pain, diabetes, heart pain, AIDS, sickle cell. I had all them health candles. They was blue. I got them from Jonathan. Jonathan had them dressed my candles with frankincense and myrrh and holy oil. But anyways, these other health candles that I had and got from Original Botanica, they dress like men and women, and I put them in the pot with St. Benedict. And see, and this was what's left of the man and woman. This is what was left. There was a man. Let me see if I can get this out because this is the woman. Okay. Now I always keep St. Benedict in there so it'll rebuke witchcraft, any evil spells, and it's silver. That's why I tell people it's not always about money, because God will deal with you with that. This silver. A lot of people ask, this silver. So I pray. And it takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of money to buy candles and stuff. It does. Petitioning. It takes a lot. Because if you allow those spiritualists petitioning for you to have something good, you know something that happened to those spiritualists? For y'all telling them lies? Now I'm going to tell the truth. Because these spiritualists, you pay that money. Why they paying all that money? Because if you lied to them, they got to have some money to give to their family. I have a St. Benedict in my candle shop too. Rebuking those that come in that goddamn shop lying about people. Gotta rebuke you. If you lying, that's witchcraft. Because you lying. You have to lie on, if somebody lying, that means they're telling a lie. They believe in a lie and telling a lie. So you petitioning with a lie. That's witchcraft. You ain't got to do nothing evil to nobody. You just have to lie. And I ain't going, it's just, that's how it is. And I ain't going to die because I ain't going to kill myself. Because I ain't did nothing wrong. Whoever think I'm going to kill myself is lying. Because I said at the federal government back in 2015, Kimberly was having a nervous breakdown because when she was in Orlando, she was calling me. I hadn't just got my taxes. I done paid off all my bills. I had a green 2001 Chevy Suburban. I was up at Circle K. She called me, asked me to PayPal her some money. At that time, I had that 514 number. And she was calling me. I was like, I don't have no money right now. My baby daddy ain't giving me child support or nothing. So she ended up, something happened. I know her husband, Arthur, went to jail. He went to jail because he was writing her at my house. Because she said she ain't had nowhere to go or nothing. So she stayed with me for about 2 weeks. And Arthur Counts was writing her back and forth when he was in jail. Something happened in Orlando. They broke into somebody's house and he ended up going to jail. Both of them, I guess both of them went to jail or whatever. So when she came up to Electoral County, she said she ain't had no place to go and Kimberly was pregnant. My dad took me to Sue Cunningham like a week before. Right after I took Kimberly that time, I said, well, I'm going to take you to Miss Sue. But Miss Sue got a lot of spiritual knowledge. So when I took her, Kimberly went in there first. And then I went in there. And she told me some stuff. And I was wondering, Kim ain't never cleaned my house. Kim was there, but she really never cleaned. She used to clean with bleach and everything. And then she was acting so crazy. So I was telling the people at work, I said, let me go and check on my cousin. Because my cousin looked like she about to have a mental break or kill herself in my house. And I used to go and take breaks and check on her because my kids was in the house too. My kids. DeShalia was out there to my mom's house. My kids are Tyler, Isaiah, Omega, Bianca, Jeremiah, and my little baby Gabe because I was working at the VA at the time. And I was dating a guy named Brandon. I don't know if his last name is Diston, but I have a cousin named Diston. So I'm not fucking my cousin. No, somebody's lying about that last name too. I didn't really know Brandon Diston like that. I didn't. But before Kimber left the house, she told me, she said, you want the baby from Brandon? That's what she said to me. I'm looking at her like, what the fuck? Why you gonna ask me some shit like that? And when she left out, I was pregnant. But I was stressed out so bad, my mama thought I was going to have a mental breakdown at the house. I was taking care of my mom. All this shit was going on. I knew they was lying on me. I had an EOC case, lost my job and everything. Everything. And then my kids used to tell me, Mama, you know the police helping out Miss Kim. They just ride Miss Kim around. They ride Miss Kim around. You know they ride Miss Kim around. Miss Kim was at my probation hearing. Miss Kim doing this. Miss Kim doing that. And then all of a sudden, Officer Holmes, you was at the house when they took my kids away when DCF came, and I ain't did shit. And I was cussing y'all out. Y'all probably got that on camera too. But y'all took my kids away because my baby fathers was not paying child support. And y'all didn't want me to work. So when they was spending my kids from school for guns and fighting and all of that, that's after Miss Counts left my house. Because Miss Counts' kids was doing all of this wrong. Yeah, I'm telling on all of y'all. Miss Counts was doing all that wrong, and I ended up taking the bad end of it. Why? Because she was going around telling people I was fighting the police. She fights the police because her daddy, her stepfather, and her dad is a correctional officer, and her stepfather is the Alachua County Sheriff. So who fighting the police? My uncle was a correctional officer, and I ain't dumb enough to fight the police. My cousin Jermaine Hutchinson, which is a preacher. Michael Mays, which is supposed to be my cousin. They are preachers. They know I ain't finna fight no damn police. I fight their asses. But I ain't fighting no police officer and losing everything I got. They my relatives. And they are pastors. I remember when I was going through it with the police before they arrested me. I remember Pastor Anderson rolled by. He had, I think it was a Jaguar or something. He had them glasses looking like a Malgalai. He looked like he's disabled, doing like this, riding past. Like he gonna shoot me. When I was standing there at the bus stop with my kids. He did that a day before I got arrested. Now y'all supposed to have basketball cop and LA Lakers and all of that. And y'all was lying. And you took a picture with me, basketball cop. You sure did. I was looking messed up and I got everything taken from me. I was going through it. So you think I was on drugs? I wasn't on drugs. I was going through it. I could smoke weed, but I wasn't on crack. I ain't on powder. I ain't on methamphetamine. So when they drug tested me when I went to jail, only thing I had in my system was THC. And the nurse knew that because they drug tested me. Then y'all swabbed me for my DNA, thinking I was lying about who I was. And y'all swabbed me. Y'all swabbed me that day. And I was sitting in that jail cell looking. I said, boy, these prisoners, when I get up out of here, these prisoners going to be breaking out. And I was laughing. Y'all put me in another cell. And I said that shit to somebody too, an officer. They thought I was crazy then. They ran me through the scan, looking all of that. Now, y'all gonna have to tell the truth about me. That's counter work. I don't do nothing evil. Follow me on Instagram. I had copies of my petitions, how I uncross stuff. And I will repost how you're supposed to write a petition. I have it on my Instagram pictures. I have it. So I kept my petitions and took a picture of them in case they are lost. And you write your petitions when you're dealing with calendar work on parchment paper. Because parchment paper, I write mine in pen. A lot of people write them in pencil. Because pencil, you can still see it, it'll fade. But dealing with spiritual work and writing it with pen, think about the Bible in ink. So if you're petitioning with something good, you're petitioning with ink, what it's going to do? It's going to fade away. Because God will deal with you with writing a petition. I wrote a good petition. Not a bad one. Because that stuff will reverse back on me and my family doing stuff bad to people. Because I'm angry and mad. And I don't do that. I just don't like nobody lying to me.